Every company spends money training its people. Almost none of them can show what changed. This is Nirvana Intellect. It is one system for writing questions, running tests, marking them, publishing results, and showing what each person can do. Here is the problem it solves, how it works, and what it saves you. The same gap shows up in 3 places. The board asks what the training achieved, and the only answer is how many people attended and how much they liked it. HR needs to know who can do what, and nobody has that list. And the team running the tests writes questions in one tool, delivers them in another, and marks them in a spreadsheet. The reason is simple. The information sits in separate tools that do not talk to each other. So we put the whole job in one place. You create a test, you publish a paper, people take it, it is marked, checked, and published. Each step has one owner, and each step is signed off before the next one starts. Start with the questions. They sit in one question bank, sorted by subject and topic. Each question keeps its own difficulty, its own history, and the skill it tests. You can load in the questions you already have and export them again whenever you want. You can ask far more than multiple choice. Pick one, pick several, true or false, matching, put in order, fill in the blank, a number, a written answer, and code that actually runs. You can add a picture, a sound clip, or a video to the question and to each answer option. And you can translate any question into 22 Indian languages for a person to check. Next, the paper. You do not pick questions one by one. You set the rules, how many from each topic, how hard, and how many marks, and the system builds the paper from the bank. Once you publish it, it is locked. If someone asks 6 months later, you can show the exact paper that person saw, in the language they saw it in. On test day, the server keeps the time and the answers, not the laptop. Nobody can start unless they are on the list. Moving between questions does not add time, and changing the laptop clock does nothing. An answer is only shown as saved once it really is saved. If the internet drops, the person carries on from where the server says they were. Marking and publishing are 2 different jobs, done by 2 different people. One person marks, a second person checks and publishes. Every published result has a version number. If a mark changes later, the system creates a new version and reissues the certificate, so no old number is left behind on another document. Anyone can check that certificate with the code on it without an account. Now, AI. It can write draft questions from your own material, and a draft is never published on its own. It can suggest a mark for a written answer and tell you how sure it is. It cannot publish anything, it cannot decide a final mark, and it cannot judge a person. You pick the AI provider, you set a spending limit, every request is logged, and the whole system works with AI turned off. Now the part most systems stop short of. A mark tells you what someone scored on one test. It does not tell you what they can do at work. The capability profile answers that. It is built only from results that have already been marked and published. So it uses evidence, not opinion. It keeps 2 things apart. On one side, what a person has shown they can do, taken from published results and matched to your own list of skills. On the other, psychometric results. The person agrees to take it. The scoring follows a fixed key, and the report cannot be edited once it is published. The scores are calculated, not written by AI. AI only writes the wording, and it has to point to the evidence it used. There are things it will not do, and that is built into the software, not just written in a policy. It does not diagnose anyone. It does not guess emotions, honesty, or anything about a person's background. It does not give a person one overall score, and it does not rank people against each other. It is not a tool for hiring or firing. Anything you see in a demo uses sample data, not a real personality test. Now the money. Most teams today pay for a tool to write questions, another to run tests, a spreadsheet to mark them, a template for certificates, and someone's time to build the report. This does all of it. Nothing to connect together, one supplier, and one security review. And because every step is recorded while it happens, you are ready for an audit without preparing for one. Starting is quick. You set up your offices, teams, and groups the way you already have them. You load in the questions you already have. Then you run your first test. There is no long data migration project to get through first. And if you run programs for other companies, this part matters. Each client gets their own space, with their own logo, their own users, and their own data. One client cannot see another. You run one system and serve all of them, so testing becomes something you can sell, and not only something you pay for. You may already have a quiz tool inside your learning system. It can ask a question and store a score. It cannot lock a paper, keep the marker and the publisher separate, show what one person saw 6 months ago, or build a picture of what someone can do. That is the gap this fills. So, in short, one place for your questions, tests that do not lose answers, results you can prove, and a clear picture of what your people can do. Bring your hardest program to the demo, and one skill you have never been able to measure. We will set it up with you on the call.